The Egyptian pyramids have captivated minds for centuries. For most, they are the tombs of pharaohs. But for Nikola Tesla, they became the key to the energy of the future. At the age of 20, while studying these structures, he asked himself, why use 2.5 million blocks, each weighing 3 tons, if there are no mummies or hieroglyphs inside? His answer shocked the world. The pyramids are ancient power plants, and their shape concentrates the Earth's energy. Obsession with numbers and energy. Tesla believed that the numbers 3, 6, and 9 were the code of the universe. His rituals reflected this belief, sleeping for 3 hours and living in rooms with numbers that were multiples of 3. For example, 3,327, where 3 plus 3 equals 6 and 2 plus 7 equals 9. Mathematician Marco Röding proved their uniqueness. Doubling 1, 2, 4, 8 gives a cycle of 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, where 3, 6, and 9 are absent. But doubling 3 and 6 creates an eternal cycle of 3, 6, 3, 6, and 9 always remains 9, the divine source. The pyramids as generators. Tesla asserted, the outer layer made of white limestone, an excellent insulator, protected the core of dolomite with magnesium, an ideal conductor. The granite shafts inside ionized the air, and the water from the Nile, flowing through the Giza plateau, created physioelectricity. In 1905, he patented a system for wireless transmission of energy, calling it the electromagnetic pyramid. Star orientation. The pyramids of Giza, Khufu, Khafo, Menkaure reflect the Orion belt, and the Sphinx faced the constellation Leo 10,500 years ago, twice as old as the official date. Shape and calculations. The Great Pyramid of Khufu has 8 faces, not 4. Its perimeter, 3,024 feet, times 43,200, equals the length of the equator, and its height, 481 feet, times 43,200 equals the Earth's polar radius. The number 43,200 is key to Earth's precession, 1 every 72 years. Found in the Rigveda, 432,000 syllables, and Babylon, 72 languages. Equinox Day as a compass. In 2016, engineer Glenn Dash proved that the Egyptians used gnomons, vertical pillars. During the equinox, the shadow created a perfect east-west line with an error of 7 arc minutes, just like the pyramids. 21st century experiments. Russia, 2018. Physicists modeled the Great Pyramid of Khufu and irradiated it with radio waves. The result? It focuses energy at wavelengths of 200 to 600 meters, with the maximum occurring in the King's Chamber. Hydrogen hypothesis. Engineer Christopher Dunn discovered traces of zinc chloride and hydrochloric acid in the Queen's Chamber. Their reaction produced hydrogen, which mixed with air to create an explosive mixture. Possibly an internal explosion, evidenced by burn marks on the walls, destroyed the system. The Sphinx, witness to the flood. Geologist Robert Schoch found water erosion on the lower part of the Sphinx, not wind erosion. This proves that the statue stood during a rainy epoch, 10,500 years ago, at the end of the last ice age. A project ahead of its time. In 1901, Tesla began constructing the Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island. Like the pyramids, it stood on an aquifer to enhance conductivity, had a shape that resonated with the Earth's elliptical orbit. Why it was destroyed? Banker John Morgan, who had invested $150,000, rejected the project upon learning that the energy would be free. In 1917, the tower was demolished under the pretext of being a beacon for the Germans. Notably, it could only be destroyed with dynamite, as if Tesla had replicated the technology of the ancients. The pyramid blocks cannot even be separated with a knife blade. The environmental cost of convenience. Rejecting Tesla's ideas led to a dependence on fossil fuels. Today, coal power plants provide 77% of energy in Kazakhstan, causing 25 deaths per TWH, nuclear power plants to 1 death every 33 years. Green technologies, wind turbines, solar panels, create new problems. Turbine blades, 40 meters long, rot in landfills, and solar panels with toxic cadmium are hardly recycled. What if Tesla had won? The world could have had energy without wires and meters. No CO emissions. Coal power plants emit 970 tons per gigawatt hour compared to 6 tons from nuclear power plants. Tesla considered the Earth a giant generator and the pyramids its conductors. Modern science confirms that their shape, materials, and location function as a resonator for electromagnetic waves. Perhaps the ancients knew what we are only now discovering. The pyramids are an architectural overcoming of human limitations, said Egyptologist Mark Lenner. Today, in an era of climate crises, their secrets remind us that clean energy is possible. All that remains is to find the courage to embrace it.